day, you, and welcome to 2 million zombies. They're about to storm into this Imperial Guard village. Will the relentless waves of undeath crash over the Imperial defenses? Or will the Emperor's firepower win out the day? As always, if you do enjoy this content, do leave a like and consider subscribing, as that's the best way to support the channel. Now, let's get on with the battle. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. 2 million zombies. Now, we have got a combination here of 1 million speedy zombies. So they're basically like your 28 days later kind of things. Absolutely fast. And we've got about 1 million normal zombies here. More meandering and slow. But that does not mean that the Imperial Guards are going to have an easy time of it at all. The conscript line instantly engaged here by thousands and thousands of zombies. And look at that, the Imperial artillery just scattering the greys into the air almost instantly. Oh, you love to see it. It's a fantastic return to form here for the Imperial Guard. Now, as you can see, the defense is quite spread out throughout the village. We have got artillery guns here. We've got a couple of zesty lemon russes. We've got a couple of death gore in the inside. Now, the village is defended from all angles, should the zombies happen to be able to surround them. At the moment, though, that firepower is just absolutely eradicating that front line. The zombies pouring in there. Obviously, morale never an issue for a gigantic zombie horde. But the poor old conscripts, on the other hand, look at what they're happy to see here. Just that endless sea of greys coming in at them. And the corpses are already starting to pile up here on our front lines. The zombie army trying to work its way around. Luckily, though, we've got a couple of death gore on the background, lending that fire support with the halberd rifles to that front line. But yeah, look, you can definitely see the effect of the speedy zombies here, trying to outflank and outmaneuver the static Imperial defense. Let's go scoot along the combat line and see what we can see. Oh man, that is absolutely insane. As thousands of zombies are dying every second here. The Imperials now, 270,000 kills under their belts. There's only 45,000 defenders remaining though currently. Oh, look at that zombie swarm pouring in. It's going to be insane in the forest. It's going to be very close near to here. This Igor underfoot that is starting to get really goopy as well. Oh, the poor old tree. It's getting absolutely pounded. Oh man, the zombies are working their way around this defense. Little by little, they are crashing into that front line, tearing open, getting through that Imperial Guard armor any way they can. There's going to be a lot of arm biting, I've got a feeling. Probably one of the weakest points of the Imperial Guard, really. There's like joints in the armor, look. If we have a look at these guys, so it just looks like they're wearing a cloth on their arms there with actual no armor. So that's going to make it a lot easier for the zombies to get in, man. Look at that horde in the distance. But that Imperial artillery lending its firepower to the front line, scattering thousands of them into the air. It is what you love to see. The rest of the defense, though, as the zombies are starting to make their way around, the conscripts are under full assault now. Let's go for a zoomed out look. Let's see what's actually happening on the battlefield. Oh man, that front line is getting really thin. Look at this. The Imperials now getting up to 500,000 kills, and the Nommers just keep pouring in. There's almost an endless sea of grey out there. But the Imperials are killing a lot of them. We're down to 34,000 defenders. Oh no. It looks like the zombies got through the flank line there. Or maybe, oh actually, I think a lot of the Imperials may have drowned in the blood of their enemies here. I think that's possibly more likely what has happened. Oh my god, look at all them zombies pouring in. That's terrifying with the artillery going off. Oh, that's magnificent. But yeah, that looks like a little bit of a weak point here now. But we have got death core still. Oh, actually, there's quite a lot of conscripts on this side. Yeah, I definitely think then that the ones that were on the lower plateau must have got drowned out just a little bit. There's so many zombies pushing into here. The point-blank Imperial artillery now, just sending enemies flying through the air. Have the zombies actually started to get into the village yet? Not quite yet. We have got this almost little break here. Things are starting to get a little bit dicey for the Imperial defenders. We are rapidly approaching 700,000 zombie kills, though. The Death Corps putting up a valiant fight, trying to hold their center lines, with the artillery and tanks lending in that support. Hopefully with some of the buildings we'll get a little bit of a funnel going on, so that'll help the defenders a little bit. But yeah, things are definitely looking a little shaky in areas. It does appear that the entire conscript line now has dissolved on the front line. And the Death Corps of Krieg themselves here are under heavy attack. We have still got a lot of artillery guns there in the background, lending that fire support. Again, leaving Russies up close and personal here. The zesty fire power. That's been invaluable so far, and now they're literally being tanks and tanking a lot of damage, allowing the Death Corps in the background to rip open that firepower. Oh man, that's a lot. How the zombies getting down on the lower plateau. Oh, we're getting there. As a big ocean of goo comes flying over, or pooling over would be a more correct terminology. But the defense is still holding. We have still got a lot of conscripts, especially on the rear lines over here. But it is a little bit of a worry for the Kriegers on the center that there could be a few more drownings to be had. It looks like the artillery is starting to feel a bit pressured as well. But the Death Corps, man, they're holding out as best as they can. The poor conscript line is completely dissolved at this point. And it is all down to the Kriegers in the center. Again, them tanks providing really good distractions here, allowing the infantry to pump out the firepower. But there's just so many zombies. We're coming up to 1 million zombies killed now. We're almost halfway through the entire force. 22,000 defenders still. This is going to come down to the wire. It's going to get real close here. Zombies are desperately pouring in reinforcements into any area possible. Just any slight gap in the armor of the defense here, and the zombies are just flinging units at it to try and exploit it. How are we going on this side, guys? Oh man, look at that. Little by little, they are chewing away at the defense of the Imperials. Oh, poor Mrs. Miggin's gardens here have been absolutely flooded. We're so sorry. Look at that zombie horde, man, just stretching off into the distance. That's really cool. Ah, I love zombies in this game. Zombies, Tyranids, and Orcs. That's where it's at when it comes to hordes. They always just look really natural and authentic. Like, because some of the other races, when you put, like, chaos and stuff like that, the hordes aren't intelligent enough to really be chaos. You know, if you know what I mean. They don't take cover or anything. But when it comes to, like, mindless hordes, like, yeah, Tyranids, zombies, orcs, it just fits and works so well. Look at all this carnage here on the front line. The Kriegers holding out again, trying to use the buildings to narrow these attack paths down as best as they can. And the zombies just keep pushing in here. We have broken 1 million kills a while ago now. We're actually coming up to 1.2 million. With 18,000 defenders remaining. This is really getting close. Oh, I love artillery, man. Look at them. It's just every... Oh my god, dude turned into a rocket ship and flew 90 miles across the battlefield. Oh no, the lower line is starting to falter. The conscripts have been wiped out here, and now the Krieg themselves, once again, taking up the mantle of defense. Oh, we have still got some... Oh, no. Okay, we've still got quite a large conscript line down this side. I didn't even notice these here. I thought they'd all died. Actually, we've still got quite a few Krieg left. They're just not in the town. They're on the opposite side. That could be good. Because I would imagine that these houses are going to filter the amount of units that are actually able to push forward at any one point, especially through the town. So that might, again, help the defenders. But look at this. The Krieg here. With an artillery cannon on the porch. That is, that's unique. That's the Krieg way. That's personal home defense, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a Krieger, you've got an artillery gun for a doorbell. Oh my god, look at that horde, though. I don't know, the Krieg might actually be able to do this, as long as they don't drown themselves here in the blood of the enemies. It's looking a bit dicey on the lower plateau. But again, there's not as many units pushing around the flank. There is a chance here to start cleaning this up a little bit. Again, I don't know what's going to happen, though. They might actually start to drown here any second. That could also be a possibility. Look at the zombies, though, just pouring into the village now. No amount of firepower is actually stopping them yet. We've still got artillery guns alive, surprisingly. I'm actually kind of amazed by that. The artillery guns living this long. That's rare. But this is just a slow, crushing grind at the moment for the zombies. There's 500,000 of them left. 14,000 defenders. But they've taken over half of the village, though, now. They're pushing in little by little. I wonder if our porch artillery will survive here. God, oh gosh. These guys are up to the waist now. This is so dangerous. Guys, we need to start building bridges here out of the zombies very quickly. 13,000 defenders. Less than 500,000 attackers. Artillery has been totally invaluable. Without it, this defense would have fallen instantly here. So as long as we can keep this artillery alive and pumping, oh my god, look at this, we've got more house defenses. That's literally just firing down on top of them. Oh, that is absolutely mental. Oh, they got the artillery gun. The corpses built up on the front line. That allowed them to get the porch gun. Oh, that zombie surge is insane, though. No matter how many we're taking out, look, when the artillery lands and clears out a big gap of them, look how quickly the hole has filled in. It's insane. The zombies just surge forward. Look, watch this now. Just look at that. Almost instantly, they're back on that front line. Another 100 units in place. But we are holding on to the village, very outskirts of it at the very least. Oh no. They're starting to drown. The blood has got a duty. Oh man. Absolutely fantastic. The defense here by the creek has been really good so far. We've only got 10,000 of them remaining. We've got this nice concentrated conscript group that's going to help keep some of the zombies at bay, but we're starting to lose the artillery guns. Yeah, we lost all the guns on this side. That's dangerous. Oh, look. Okay, so we have still got a large conscript group at the bottom here, but let's face it, this is where the defense is at now. These are the only artillery guns here left on the field. And with the zombies pushing in, and with every second that passes, the Imperial Guard firepower is diminishing. We've only got 300,000 to... I say only 300,000. That's still quite a lot of zombies to go through. But yeah, if these guns go down, I am pretty much going to say that the Imperials might have a very, very big struggle on their hands suddenly. Oh, them point-blank shots, though. Just scattering hundreds into the air. It's fantastic to see every time. How are we doing on this side, chaps? The conscript line here, being completely enveloped now. Doing the best they can. Hold them back. Actually, we've still got a couple of death corps up here. Not all is lost yet. I'm not saying conscripts are bad, but everyone knows that they kind of are. But it is now just a grinding progress here for the zombies. They are taking a lot of losses, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. This is the last line of defense. Oh, so many zombies. I love the little piles that are all just building up all over the map. What we're going to do is we'll let off a little nuke and have a little look at the map at the very end. Because I want to see the inside of that village. We've made some really cool piles inside there. Okay, so what we'll do very quickly then is we'll just hit a little bit of a time-lapse camera. Let's try and get a nice little angle somewhere over here. You know what? We'll go back down. We'll get a nice angle here. There we go. Right, we'll be back in a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's come down to this, the last stand of the Imperial Guard, unfortunately. As the cannons fell, so did the core. But look at this, they are fighting to the last. They are not giving up. They're going to take as many of these nomas with them to the grave as possible. Look, I mean, look at this Imperial Guard unit here. These conscripts have actually been holding out for a really nice amount of time so far. But yeah, what we are going to do now, though, is we're quickly just going to clear out the battlefield here. of these numbers so we can have a lovely little look at our village here. You gotta love the nuclear explosion in this game. Let's go have a look then at our lovely, lovely village here. Now, I'm loving the terraforming work that we've done so far. I think we could do more. I think this village needs some high walls. Maybe that'd make it look a lot nicer. Oh my god, look at all this. Okay, yeah, the bottom of the village looks like absolute carnage compared to the rest of it. The rest of it is just covered in corpses, littering every single inch of it. The Imperial Guard here put up a wonderful, wonderful defense, but unfortunately, it was not enough, and the gigantic zombie horde did win out. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A massive shout out to all you channel members who helped keep this channel going. And if you're not a channel member, why the heck not? Click the join button down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and check out these amazing Death Before Dishonor hoodies available at the Chaotic Pinky store. Links in the description. With all that being said, as always, until next time, peace.